So I kind of struggled on this one, just a little bit, because people wouldn't really respond, or they just leave me on read, which is interesting.
People leave you on read?
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me everyone's ghosting you during a pandemic?
Well, I do it all the time to other people, so it's okay.
Oh, this is the problem.
Yeah, this is the problem. This is honestly the problem. You know what? Just cue the intro. Hey guys, it's Two Latin Brothers Podcast, also known as T.L.B.P. I'm Victor.
And I'm Adrian.
And we've brought back a guest.
Yeah.
From almost exactly a year ago.
It's not exactly because the dates didn't align, but it's almost.
That's why I said almost. Key word, Yeah. If you'd like to introduce yourself again.
Alright, what's up, guys? It's me, Hser Pwa. If any of you are listening to the call, what's up? I don't really know any of you, but yeah. I thought I'd be creative.
You know what's funny? Okay. We don't even know who really listens to this.
Exactly.
Like, I can see the stats and everything, but it's like
a bunch of different locations. We're just I haven't even been there before.
Like, there's all these countries that are listening to it, and you're just I don't know.
Last time I remember when you talked about something.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we try. I don't know.
We try. Yeah, we try.
I don't know.
That's actually pretty cool though. You can get international audiences.
Yeah, the power of the internet. It's changing the world.
It really is.
Yeah. So, for Victor, it hasn't been a year, but for me, it's been a year since I've talked to you. How have you been in the last year?
Oh, crazy actually. I don't know. Changed so much, and my hair. One thing I changed it a lot. I don't know if you guys remember.
Well, no one saw you, so
okay.
No one can see your hair. Only we can see your hair.
Well, I remember what your hair used to look like, but it's a lot more flowy now.
yeah. We'll just say that, and I dyed it a little bit. So the dye's already going away at some point, but yeah, I think what changed over the year course. It got a little longer. I might shave it. Bald head soon. That's
perfect time to go bald. No one can see you.
No. Hopefully the school doesn't open, so I can just shave the whole year.
Well, apparently we're not going back till September. So, there's that.
Yeah. So apparently this is going to be another 18 months.
18 months?
According to some sources.
No, according to a lot of things that they've done, we're not going to be able to have a vaccine for another another half year essentially. So we're looking at at least 6 to 7 months, and then just properly distribute the vaccine basically to the world is going to take another 6 months. So we're looking at that, and then after that, once the vaccine has been properly distributed, then we have to start giving it to people.
All right.
So then we tackle on some more months onto that. So, we're looking at anywhere between 2021 and 2022.
I don't know how to distract myself for that long.
Well, you see, you can come back on the next year.
I don't know about... I'm not sure I'll be around for next year, though. I'm not sure I'll make it.
We'll call him every day, and we'll just have a minute with Hser Pwa. It'll be a
new bit.
A new bit in the podcast. And now for a minute with Hser Pwa.
Oh, yeah. You guys are trying new things now, right? I mean, no way. How have you guys been? What am I saying?
How have we been?
We've been good.
We've been good. I mean, keeping busy is for sure the task at hand. It's bizarre, especially for me, because I officially finished school last week.
Oh, yeah, you guys had a test or something?
Oh, no, I had exams, so I'm officially done school. Moving forward.
He's graduated.
Yeah, I'm done.
So weird now, though, because now you're stuck just at home, and then...
Yeah, well, here's the other issue, too, is the fact that, I was going to finish school and then, go get a job, but now I'm not even allowed to go outside.
Could you try to get, online jobs or something?
Yeah, so I'm looking at that. I'm also looking at maybe doing some more schooling or whatever it may be. Currently, I'm not sure yet, but because we're stuck inside anyway, it's I got to do something.
Yeah.
So like recently, it's just been like watching a lot of movies and like gaming and just like not caring about anything. But like it's crazy. Like the change, like the way we had to do this shift in the day to day. Like I'll look outside and the sun is shining, sky is blue. There's a bit of a breeze. It's almost like inviting me to go out there.
No, it
You
looks
look
so
out the
nice
window
outside.
and you're like, oh.
Well, you can go out for a walk as long as you're just alone by yourself.
Yeah, I tend to just open the window. Open the door and like breathe for like 5 seconds and then close it.
You're just like, this is the life. Okay, I'm gonna die.
5 second enjoyment, and I just sleep. Like sadly. Yeah. Oh, schoolwork is so boring though. Here.
Yeah, but like we've been doing school online, right?
I know. I just have trouble just concentrating when I'm working at home, like constantly. I need school, I need to go to something, so I know I have to focus. But staying here, it's like the mental part.
It's like mind games
gotta work on
almost.
it. Yeah.
You know what I've been doing actually? I've been waking up early.
I've been working late. What the heck?
No, do that backwards. Wake up early, because as soon as you wake up, you have nothing else to do, so you get rid of it in the morning, and you're good for the rest of your day. Also, since nothing has happened in the day, you know that there's nothing on your mind.
I'll try that actually.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
So he's waking up super early, and I'm like, I don't know, like lately I haven't been sleeping. Let's just put it that way,
Oh.
like at all. So like I'll fall asleep at like, I don't know, really really late, and then I'll be up at like 12 and be like, what have I been doing with my life lately? Like my sleep cycle was so out of whack, and like it was to begin with, it was already out of whack because I really didn't sleep to begin with, but now it's even more out of whack because like now I'm sleeping like in the middle of the day and then just functioning the rest of the time. So it's like.
You just pass out sometimes, honestly, when you're just too tired?
No, there'll be moments where I'll be like in our room hanging out, and all of a sudden I'll be like on my phone, and then like I don't know, like 15 to 20 minutes will go by, and I'll just zone out and like pass out, and then I'll wake up, and the video will be like it'll be like a 20-minute video, and I'll sleep like the last 5 minutes of the video, and I'll be like, now I gotta rewatch those 5 minutes because I got no idea what happened. So just taking like 5-minute power naps every so often.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I feel like it helps you, right? Fuels you up for like, I don't know, a few seconds.
Actually, yesterday me and my brother were watching the second Hobbit movie.
Yeah, because we're going through all of the Lord of the Rings movies.
Dude, like you watch like every Lord of the Rings movie?
Yeah, so we binge. We're watching the extended editions too. The first one is like almost 5 hours. The second one was 4.5 hours, and then the third one
was 3 hours and like.
No, it was over 4 hours. It was like
it was
a little
almost,
over. It was like
almost
4 hours and something.
Are you getting
now we're like,
notes or something?
What?
Just checking for Easter eggs or something. I don't know. I don't watch movies. So
No, we're not like searching for Easter eggs. We have the time.
So like now we're watching the Hobbit movies, and we watched the first one like 2 days ago. Now we watched the second one yesterday.
Yeah.
And then after this call, we're probably gonna attempt to watch the third one. But who knows?
Oh, that's actually
let you know how it goes, Hser Pwa. Just like randomly be like, I finished the movie, it was great.
Yeah, but like we've already watched like what
over like we've watched over
like 12.
We've watched 13, maybe 13, like 17 hours.
No, we've watched 21 hours of movie.
21 hours. Wow,
just Lord of the Rings.
Just Lord of the Rings. But you're not done. Oh, wait, no. Are you done Lord of the Rings though?
No. Yeah, well, I'm counting the Hobbit movies too. But like the Hobbit movies are like part of the same world, like before Lord of the Rings.
We're counting it, but we're doing it in order. So like we watched Lord of the Rings, like the way it was released. So we watched Lord of the Rings and then the Hobbit.
Oh, that's smart. Okay.
Yeah, and then we're gonna tackle the Marvel movies.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna.
It's 52 hours.
See, we did this last summer, but with like the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, we like watched all of them. We watched I think we watched the last 3 the same day.
Yeah.
Like one Saturday, we just sat down and watched like
all of it,
all like the last 3.
I'm not trying what you guys are trying. That guess just sounds pretty fun.
It's also insane, man, because when you get up from the couch, you feel like an old person.
Yeah, you're just like, oh,
what have we done?
This is a mistake.
Like, the problem is like all we do is sit and snack. So we're just sitting there snacking on food the entire time.
I found that to be a problem. So like every so often, I just get up and do a few push-ups or do like some jumping jacks. I'm like, I'm gonna break sitting here.
Well, like the other thing too, we haven't done it this week, but last week we've been playing a lot of Mario Kart.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of Mario Kart. Yeah. Maybe one day when the quarantine's over.
I realize I've never played any Mario game before.
Wow.
Bro, want me to drive over to your house and put like my old Game Boy in like a Ziploc bag with the charger and the game with like Super Mario Bros. I can just go drop it off.
We'll put it in his mailbox.
Something to distract myself. Oh my gosh. 24/7 I just sleep.
Wow.
And during the night I stay up.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with me too. I'm up what is it, last night? I think it was up till
3.
Yeah, I want to say 3, but realistically I think it was 4. Because then I fell asleep.
I say 3 because it makes me feel better.
So here's the problem. So I'm going to bed at 4 in the morning, and then he wakes me up at 8 a.m. because he wakes up at 8 a.m. And then the rest of the time I just spend tossing and turning trying to sleep.
No, I wake up at 7.
So see, I'm sleeping even less. I'm sleeping 3 hours.
And then I wake you up around 8:30ish because that's when I feel lonely.
Because we share a room, so he's literally yo, wake up.
I'm like, I want to play some Lord of the Rings.
So yeah, that's what we've been doing. We've now talked about what we're going to talk about on next week's
because
episode.
Last week we actually we asked the audience what they wanted us to talk about, and they actually asked us. Well, they told us
to talk about what we're doing
during the quarantine.
Oh yeah, well,
it was really funny. A bunch of people actually answered it. I was surprised. People actually answered it, and almost everyone said the exact same question. What are you doing to some people were like, what are you doing during the quarantine? Some people were like, what are you doing in self-isolation? One of them was like, what are you doing to cure the boredom?
Because so many people are bored, they want ideas. Yeah. You guys got any ideas? Mario Kart is good.
Yeah. But I mean, we're just finding new things to do.
I've last week I was saying how I have more time to play the piano, but I'm just lazy now. Now, see, because when you don't have the time, I know you have the energy to do everything.
That's what's
annoying. And when you have the time, you're too lazy to do anything.
Yeah, I have the guitar right here. I want to play, but I don't want to.
Bro, I can start tutoring you through video,
through Skype. He's gonna start teaching you.
Not even kidding. I have I'm literally looking at 4 different types of guitars right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. We have an electric, an acoustic, flamingo. Oh, and there's
you mean classical?
Go. Yeah. What do you mean?
Go. It's a classical guitar.
Classical guitar. It's basically
it's the first. It's the guitar you hear in Spanish music.
Oh yeah. Oh,
there's no guitar pick involved.
That's actually pretty cool. Goddamn.
Yeah. And then and there's another one under where we're sitting right now, because we're sitting on my bed.
Yeah. In reality, there's 5 guitars in this room right now.
And then there's mine under my bed.
Do you guys play all of them from time to time?
Well, see, my brother, he doesn't really play his guitar that often. So all of a sudden, I'll just be like, okay, I'm gonna give it a little go. Can I?
Yeah, well, it's because okay, so I was in school before, so I had no time. All my free time went into recording the podcast and editing the podcast.
Yep.
All right. God, how many editing do you have to do anyway? When you finish a call with someone.
Oh, when even when we did it live, it would take me anywhere between 3 to 4 hours.
Oh.
Because I would run certain filters and stuff every time we take a long pause, or every time he laughs too loud, I have to fix the edit so it doesn't chop, or when someone breathes too loudly, or whatever it may be, I have to making more work for me. I have to edit all that out, right? Also because we're not really sophisticated and we don't have the real proper equipment for it to sound professional, because we're looking at I don't know a $2,000 setup that we don't have. So I'm making it sound like it is a $2,000 setup doing all this.
That sounds good though.
Oh yeah,
it's because we do all this editing. Well, he does.
I do all this editing. Editing.
Audio sound it's not professional.
Really? All of a sudden you sound more quiet. I don't know why. You're the audio or something. Could you guys say something
I'm having connection issues, technical difficulties.
This is what happens with quarantine.
I think I'm back.
Welcome back.
So
I
sorry,
missed you.
my internet. Dude. Ooh, should we talk about the things that we do during this fun time?
Like we have been talking about. I think we should move to a different topic
Okay.
because we have exceeded that topic.
Yeah. So how are you doing with assignments?
No.
Balancing assignments.
I want to talk about school. I just finished school. I don't even want to think about school.
Well, I'm not finished.
And I'm
school.
only thinking about taking more school online. So let's
Oh
stop.
my
There's people outside. Right
Yeah,
now.
who cares?
They're
So
walking. He checks outside his window cautiously. Is there people outside my door?
A lot of people run though. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people are like taking advantage that they have the time to work out and stuff. So
yeah,
they're like going for runs and stuff.
Yeah, like I've been working out, but it's really boring. But yeah,
it's the lack of motivation.
everything I do just followed up with boring. That's about it. Like eating, boring. I don't know.
Wow, I never thought I'd hear that coming out of your mouth.
I remember when there was a time when me and my friends we would just hang out. We'd play like Smash Bros or whatever. But when we would just hang out, we would like spend the time and like 4 hours would go by and we'd be like, all right, we're done here, and we just all go home.
Really?
Yeah, we'd be like, I think we're done here, and we'd be like, yep, we think we're done here, and we all like
like
go
you
home.
just all think, just like at an instant, everybody just went, I think we're done.
Like I remember this one time we were at one of my friends' houses, and it was like 8:30. We went to like go buy something, and then we went to go get. We were like playing like some video games, and then we went to go get food, and then we went somewhere else to buy something else. And I went back to his house. We watched I think like a show or a movie or something, and then we played more video games. And then at like 9:30, we're like, you know what? Let's call it a night. At which point his like mom came downstairs and was like, hey, like when you guys leave? That was the kind of look she gave us. It was really funny. It was like, so when you guys...
Oh, we're sleeping over. We're sorry. We're not leaving
Like, it was
anymore.
really funny because she like came down. She's like, so like when you guys think of like
leaving,
we're like, we're leaving right now. We're packing up.
That's actually pretty. That sounds pretty fun though. I mean, if you guys can just decide, might as well just end it now. Because when I'm hanging out with people, right, I don't. It's like, so when we finish, I guess.
It's like this.
See, I just save the hassle. I'm just like, okay, I'll talk to you later, and I just start walking.
And then I have those friends who like will be hanging out, and it's just like it's like one-offs. Like it's just me and that one other person. And this one time, this one guy, he's like, dude, is this a date? And I go, no, it's not a date. He's like, but let's be real. Think about this. We're going to get dinner, then we're gonna go watch a movie, then we're going back to my place. And I'm like, it's not a date. We're hanging out.
Just to clarify, he's straight.
Yeah, but it was really funny. It was really funny because he's like, this just sounds like
that's a description of a date.
Yeah. And then like the other thing is like when I do with like some of my friends that are girls and we do that, it's like we'll go out, we'll eat, and then we'll go we'll go do something else or whatever it may be. But it's like we like that thought never runs through our minds.
Yeah.
Because if we know if we say that out loud, it's like
now you just ruined everything.
Yeah.
You made it awkward.
Oh yeah.
It's not a date.
Yeah.
That's why you don't say it,
right? But but when it's a guy, it doesn't like.
I kind of want to say it now,
Don't. Actually, do it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, do it. Do it.
I might do it.
Just screw up the whole conversation. Just be like, is this a date? Like in the middle of their talking, just be like, is this a date? I want you to remember their face and describe it to me later.
Take my phone, quick snap.
Yeah.
Send it.
I think it'll scar him.
It won't scar him. It'll scar the other person.
Oh yeah.
They'll be like, I can never go out with this guy ever again. Alone.
I know what he's thinking. I know where his mind's at.
It's gonna be awkward 24/7 now. Oh my god. Sorry, my phone's a bit low, so I will charge. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, I'm back.
I love how this is happening, like while we're recording.
I know. things. Like,
refining. He's like, I gotta get it in the right angle.
yeah, exactly.
But I had to turn it. I could, because I have the phone down. I have to charge on the side. So yeah, I'm at an angle. I just.
Yeah. You're now like sideways.
Yeah, sideways.
He's on landscape mode, man.
Honestly.
He went to photography class with me. He knows.
Oh right, we talked about that last time.
I don't remember a lot about photography. Oh gosh.
That just shows how good
I
of a
remember
class
some of
it
the
was.
words.
No, honestly, we did absolutely nothing in that class.
A lot of like sleeping on the table, sure, but yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite times. You know, just taking a quick nap. Just a quick nap, you know. Like it's like the end of the day, you know, I'm about to go home. Take a quick nap before you go home, you know, like it's good.
I don't even know what to say this
It's
right
healthy. No, it's because look, the whole purpose of the class is to learn about photography. So you grab a camera, you leave, okay. You don't come back until the end of the period, okay. You upload your photos, and then you hand them in, and you're done. And you expect to receive a level 4 because of the description you wrote underneath it of all the depth and why you think these colors contrast and stuff, you know. And you get a level 4.
Wow. I should take a photography.
No, honestly. And sometimes we finish too many assignments, and so then we just like go hang out with the cameras.
Yeah. Adrian doesn't seem pleased. It's just
guys, like the level of schooling you guys do now is like it affects me on like a deeper level because like I did so much work.
We're not saying we didn't do
let
work.
me finish.
We're just saying that
can I please let me finish? Like every class I've seen you take in high school, I think you've done, I want to say 1/5 of what I've done in grade 9 up to this point.
I wouldn't say 1/5.
Because I remember I would go to math class and I'd come home with hours of homework. Like hours of homework. And then that was just one subject. And that was just,
this is why you don't see this.
Just because I did academic, bro. What are you throwing at? So what I was saying is, and this was just one class, right? That was just math class. When I was in grade 9, I took English, math, science, and I think gym class were all together when I was in grade 9. That was insane. Like, I mean, it was insane. Because
grade 9 was fun.
Because we had so much work. Like, I mean, I had science labs to do when I got home. We had enough time to do the lab, then we'd have to go home and write the lab and then hand it in the next day.
Oh.
And, like, plus my math homework, and then English assignments. I'd have to read a chapter, write a paper, write this, do that.
For like now, when we have like lab assignments, for example, like me and Hser Pwa were in chem. When we do a lab, she gives us like 3 days to do it.
Yeah. I think we have more.
So we do. The first day is procedure, and if you get far enough into procedure, you can start the actual experiment. After you've done the experiment, you do all your analysis and stuff individually.
I remember this one time. I was like doing, I think it was a grade 10. We had to do like this summative. For those who don't know, it's like a what
end of the year project.
End of the year project. And at the time, we only had one computer in the house that was like working properly. And my sister was in uni, and she was using the computer for like her schooling stuff. And I was like, I had to go talk to the teacher and like, look, like we're trying to like work it out, so like we can both use the computer, but like she in uni. She kind of, you know what I mean? And then it was like, it's really funny because he just looked at me and was like, yeah, whatever. Hand it in whenever it's done, as long as it's before the end of the year. And I was like, but that was like the only time a teacher ever did that because like he understood what was going on. But like, I've never had a teacher give me extra time or like anything like that. Like I remember.
See, for example, like we get extra time if everybody else is looking like they need the extra time. Right?
We never had.
See, and you can get extra time. Like I think it's in chem that if you don't finish something and kind of hand it in late, you have a slip, and you have only one slip, and that one slip lets you extend it. Yeah,
that's so.
You get one. You get one. You get one.
I'm so cheap right now, guys. Like you have no idea.
Golden
like
ticket, you know. You might need.
I remember this one. Like I remember in math class, we had this assignment we had to do, and I asked the teacher for an extension because there was a bunch of other things that were going on at the time, and he's like, It's due that day. It's due that day. If it's not on my desk, that's it. It's over. And it's not like I'll grade it and I'll deduct a mark. It's like it's over. Like you're getting a 0 if it's not on my desk at this time.
Really?
Like, and that's how it is. And like it's in university and in college is the same story. It's this day. It's this day. Even if you like email the prof, like unless it's like a crazy circumstance or it's like a family member died and you can prove it, or like someone like like
Or sick notes and stuff like that.
I was sick and I couldn't do it or whatever. But other than that, there's no exemptions. Like you can't hand it in, you can't hand it in. But like some classes, what they'll do is like if you hand it in a day late, you lose 10%, and for every day you lose percentage.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. So if it's 10 days late, you're still getting a 0, even if you hand it in.
Oh god. Say if you say you completed it right and you did it like correctly, but you were so late that you just got it deducted so much. Would you just get a 0 then?
Yeah.
Oh god.
This is why it's important to hand things in on time.
Yeah. This is why high school teachers like really enforce us or really want us to get stuff done as soon as the due date, because they know how it's gonna be.
Like it's in the real world. Like when you're at work, like when you have a job, say like you work in business, and there's like a business report you have to write up. Say it's like it needs to be done by the end of the month. And you know it's coming up, and you don't do it. The whole company can fall apart because you didn't hand in one report.
Oh shoot! That's
right?
True.
This is money lost, time lost. Right? Like the reality is, it's like the world works like this.
Yeah.
Constant, regardless of
with
what
due dates.
Yeah,
everywhere.
There's due dates everywhere. The problem is that no one likes due dates.
See, because sometimes there's because like normally it's a reasonable amount of time to do the work.
Yeah.
And then there's people that don't give a reasonable due date. Right?
Yeah.
And those are the times you normally go complain.
Yeah. I think we're boring the audience, guys.
Yeah, we've oh man.
I'm sure they're having a lot of fun with the headers. I mean, I'm enjoying the call. So
well, it's because you're interacting.
Oh, sorry.
You're a part of it.
So what should we talk about next?
You watching any TV?
No. I mean, I see TV on kids. Kids.
Okay, for those who don't know, that's a Canadian child cartoon channel.
It's basically like a Cartoon Network dumbed down,
but in Canada.
Yeah.
I just watch it because I like the cartoon, not because I'm a kid or something. Just I want to clarify.
He likes the art.
He's watching Arthur, isn't he?
He's
watching Arthur, aren't you?
Arthur's favorite, so gotta just point that out.
What about Magic School Bus?
No, I hate that show so annoying.
What is a few years ago there were like rumors that they were gonna make like a live action Magic School Bus.
Why?
Just cause. I mean, they can do whatever they want, and then it never got like picked up properly.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't.
I mean,
ever.
Who just thought of that though? The live action for Magic School Bus.
I don't know, man. Like they do.
Like
whatever
how?
They want.
Why? Like why would you give a car eyes?
It's just for like we gotta do a live action.
You know how much CGI it would take to make that bus change once?
Have you seen The Lion King? The live action Lion King?
Yes, but they're not gonna get that kind of budget.
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, but this is Magic School Bus. They're not gonna get that kind of budget.
You know what? You know what I think it's funny? Is the movie Tarzan, the Disney movie, like the cartoon.
Tarzan. That one's good.
Yeah.
At least I think
the background is like AI generated.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like half of the background was like because of like when he's like swinging through vines and like when he's like dancing like on his feet, like running around on like the like when he's like sliding down the vines or whatever on his feet.
Yeah.
Like half of that is like AI generated. It's like crazy.
It's like half manpower and half AI.
Yeah.
That's just so cool. Oh my god.
That was like what? In 1999 or
yeah, we're gonna bore people again.
Yeah, I don't know. It's anyway. It's just stuff that they did to find loopholes, right? Yeah. Who's to say they can't AI generate all of this? How do you know you're not in this simulation?
This is the Matrix. You're in a simulation, Hser Pwa.
I like how Hser Pwa is walking around and it just got really, really dark and we can't see anything.
I'm sorry. It's my brother. He's just a loud kid, and I don't want him to mess up your audio. So yeah. I had to move a few times.
He's now in the United States of America, California.
Yeah,
country. I'm in another country.
In 30 minutes, managed.
Move a lot.
Slip through security. Border security.
while being on a Skype call.
That's some serious data plan, man. What are you? Who are you with?
So, speaking of speaking of Marvel, want to see something cool? I don't know how to turn this. Oh, there it is.
He's got an Endgame poster up.
It's not mine, but I don't know how to flip this. This is my brother's room, my older brother's room, but he's not home right now, so that's cool. Yep.
Well, okay. Expose the world to your brother breaking the quarantine rules.
Yep. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if you guys hear screaming in the background. My sister is really loud. I'm sorry to the audience as well.
Okay, well, how many siblings do you have?
I have 3 trees.
Did you say 3 trees?
Yeah.
Screaming trees. Not just any trees. 3 screaming trees.
3 trees.
Okay, anyway,
it's slowly becoming a mythical world.
So you have 2 brothers, 1 sister?
Yeah.
You have to think about that. Are you sure?
So where are you on the list of in order? Are you second?
I'm the middle, but the second youngest.
So you're the third.
Yeah, I'm the third.
Okay.
Why'd you have to?
I should have just said that.
There's 4 people. Second.
Yeah, but he says in the middle, so it's the middle. But second, it's what? There's no middle in 4. It's an equal number. There's no middle number.
I'm good with math. Math isn't my strong suit.
So you're actually like Victor. Victor's the third born.
Oh, that's cool, Victor. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
He has an older sister, and then there's me, and then there's him.
I thought you had 2 sisters, so I was mixing up the math for a second.
He only has 1 sister.
Yeah.
It's because I call my one sister 2 different names.
Yeah, I always thought you guys had 2 sisters. Damn, I don't know where I'm on, but yeah. I think I'm lacking some H2O.
Okay.
I think there's
for all the younger audience members here, that means water.
I'm glad that you said it properly this time.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Usually you say it weird.
What do you mean, water?
What in the world is that? I'm like, you want some wood? What is this?
Hser Pwa gets it. It's an inside joke.
I don't need to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of this.
You can leave. He can just.
I don't want association.
He is now Latino. He's changed ethnicity. You know what? He's not Asian anymore.
You know what's interesting is that if I leave, I'm still gonna hear this later because I have to edit it.
Yeah. You won't miss anything. Well, I know how to edit. I just don't know how to edit good.
The way I edit.
Exactly.
All the hours of practicing and effort.
No, all the hours that you've decided to do it. Not practice, because practice would be doing a trial run, editing it, and then just going.
I think we should have a giant Skype call with multiple people.
Oh,
so
wait, have you guys ever tried like that, a more than one person you interview?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling him. What we're thinking of doing. I want to run it by you. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea. I'm on full support.
Well, what if somebody has trashy Wi-Fi?
Oh, shoot.
This is the things we have to think about,
You know what's funny? Our Wi-Fi is okay, so our Wi-Fi has only ever gone down a few times, but never during a call, which is really funny because I've been on internet calls for 4 hours before, and not a single problem, not a single issue. And then there's actually this one time I was on a call. I was on a Skype call, and my mom was on a video call on her phone with her family as well. And I'm like, this is gonna break the internet.
No, see, sometimes our Wi-Fi, most of the time it's okay, we're working with you, and then it's just screw you, I'm cutting.
Oh gosh, yeah, mine too. Sometimes it just buzzes out and the Wi-Fi is dead for 10 minutes, and I'm
okay, we're not gone for that long. Damn
it!
We're talking I don't know,
10 seconds?
10 seconds, 20 minutes, I don't know.
No, 10 seconds. I think the longest was because we ran out of power, bro.
Yeah.
It was really funny. Okay, so the power went out and we all just switched to data.
No.
We're all just like, it's okay, it's unlimited.
Yeah, we just like all like turn on the like the hotspots, everybody connecting their things to it.
And then like the Wi-Fi came back, and like, okay, everybody disconnect everything now.
We all just jumped
when
ship.
everybody's cell phone just became the modem, like.
Wait, so how does data work specifically? This isn't. I'm not trying to sound dumb. I don't use data, so I don't really.
It's like the internet, just that it's like coming from the sky.
That's such a cool way of putting it. I like that. I wish I had it.
Not really, actually. It's coming from like a bunch of cables in the ground that are connected to like a radio tower that sends it to the people.
Oh,
but it seems like it's coming from the sky.
Just
it's like when people grab their phone and they go like hold it up higher, hoping that they'll get more signal.
Yeah.
That doesn't actually work.
Cut out the part you said about ground. I think saying sky sounds very cool and.
Yeah, you know, if you move your phone up higher, it makes no difference. You actually need to move like this way. Like either that way, this way,
you know, they can't see that.
Way. Like left or right.
Yeah, you have to move it in a northwest, east, south direction,
closer to the tower.
You can't raise it. Height has nothing to do with it. Pretend like it's this giant dome, and you're standing outside of the dome. If you raise it, it doesn't mean you're in the dome now.
Wait, so my room is in a basement, right? So my internet router or whatever is upstairs. So do I go up? Do I do that with my phone, or do I go?
It's kind of like
you have to be closer to it.
Have you ever seen a mushroom?
Mm-hmm.
You know how it's like round at the top, like that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know how like as it gets rounder, it kind of like goes inward.
Oh yeah.
So that's how the internet works.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like that. So it becomes smaller, like the signal becomes smaller as you go lower. So people who have like their Wi-Fi on like the top floor, the people in the basement have like the worst connection.
Oh, okay.
So like the best spot for it is usually like the middle of the house. So like in our case, that's what we do. We have our router in the middle of the house, so top floor gets good coverage and the basement gets good coverage, and the middle floor is fine, of course.
And a little bit of the outside of the house.
Yeah, like I can walk outside of our house to like across the street and still be connected to our house.
Across the street. That's really good. That's pretty far, I think.
I mean, you've seen our house. You know, like on the other side of the street, there's like these condos.
Yeah, and I didn't realize
that's what I mean on that side.
Yeah,
it's still pretty far, I think. I didn't realize we lived so close to Fort Victor. You know that? Before I moved.
Yeah, I know.
We lived so close, and I didn't even realize that. You just
I knew. I just never told you. Yeah. I always knew where you lived.
Oh
my god! Like, it's because you showed me.
Oh yeah.
I just never showed you where I lived. We never got around to it.
See, the thing is with our house, we try to keep it like really secretive or very secretive.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Keep it low key.
Yeah, well, like also like because I had friends who like growing up, I had friends or like I had this one. I remember this one guy telling me like, "Yo, man, don't tell these people where you live." I'm like, "Why?" It's like because they will show up at any hour at your door. Like any hour. He's like, I messed up and I told these people this. And it was really funny because he would tell me like all these crazy stories. Like when we were in high school, this one time this guy came over like 1 a.m, like knocking on his door. And his dad opened doors like, who are you and what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm your son's friend. I just thought I'd come hang out.
At 1 a.m?
1 a.m.
Who was that?
So like
somebody's drunk.
No, but it was like crazy stuff like that, right? So I was like, I can't tell these people where I live.
Also, we live in a well-known place, but in a well-hidden enough place.
Yes.
One of my professors actually lives like really close to us, and I found out. Actually, she was like an English professor when I was in college. Because now I can say when I was in college because I'm done college now, which is weird. But she was and she never knew, but I knew exactly where she lived because she showed us like this presentation her daughter made on like stuff, and like all the pictures were of like areas around my house, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she lives so close to me. And then she's like, the last picture was like a picture of her and her family like standing outside of her house. I'm like, I've walked by this house so many times.
You're just like, you're basically my neighbor.
You ever tell her?
It's really funny. I was like, I've walked by this house. Like, I know where you live. But I was just like sitting there, like not saying a word. I was just like, oh, this is great.
I would have just to mess with her. I would have been like, "Oh, is that near here and here and here?" And she would have been like, "What?"
Yeah, because she was like asking us like where we live, and like most people were like, "Oh, I live in the West End or like the other areas of like the outskirts of like of like the area." Anyway, and then like more west anyway, and we live more east, so it was really funny because like almost everyone was out of like the area, and I was the only one from the same area, but I didn't say anything. And then one day, like the last class, she's like, you said it takes you really long to get to school. Why is that? I'm like, oh, because I live in the east. She's like, oh, really? She's like, I go in the east all the time. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I know. No, I truly know. Like I never told her, but I really, really do.
So you never told her?
Yeah, I never told her. It was really funny though.
I didn't know how to break it out or something. Oh my god!
You didn't know how to break it to her. You just say, "I live here."
I mean, I didn't know how to break it to her. That like I walk by your house like almost every day. Like
she probably would have been like, "I can give you a ride."
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to happen. That's just weird.
Become best friends.
Yeah. Good friends. Yeah.
No, it's not that it's like. It's just like there's like this level of like the relationship you have between you and your prof. It's like a friend, but not a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're there for you to help you out if you need help. Most of the times they're there for you, like, or you email them or whatever, and they're very nice and they're very good people and they're there to help you out, depending on who your prof is. But if they're not there to help, but if like if you don't have that kind of relationship with your prof, then it's just weird.
Yeah.
Like, just be odd. And I don't know. It's like also crossing that boundary. Like I have profs who like I would like genuinely, if they weren't my prof, this would be someone I'd actually hang out with. Like I'd go like, yo man, let's go watch like a movie. Let's go get dinner. Like, but like,
so a day.
No, it's not a day. Anyway, but like there are people like that, right? And then like there are other profs who like like you're like like this is the level of respect we have. It's the line you don't cross. This is where it ends. Like like it's very odd. It's very all over the place. And like some profs, they're just like people.
They're just like people.
No,
wow.
Like
are you saying teachers aren't people?
No,
the next thing you know, you're gonna be building schools for them or something.
No, I mean the fact that they're able to connect with you on a more personal level.
Yeah.
Right, because they're not just that guy who stands up there and talks about whatever topic.
Yeah.
Like there's a guy who gets up and stands about psychology for 3 hours straight. That's all I know about him.
Yeah.
Right. Like there are other teachers that give like real world examples, and then that's when, like that's when you discover who they are and stuff like that. It's a more personal thing, right? So you're able to make a more personal connection with them. It makes them more, likable and whatever else. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
We're almost done, actually.
We're almost done.
Yeah.
Sir Paul, any words of wisdom to the people?
I didn't think of something to say. Wait. Give me like 2 seconds. Let me think real quick.
Okay, 1, 2.
You know what's funny?
So if any of you are listening right now, I just want to tell you to go listen to their other podcast. Sorry, my English has been dying lately. I haven't had some social interaction in a while. My apologies.
He's been in so much isolation. He can't even talk properly.
He's lost English.
Go and listen to their other podcast because mine is pretty cool. I know. I'm kidding. But I'm pretty sure the other ones are really interesting. So, besides from this one, a lot of things to enjoy from the two Latin brothers. I got it.
Wow.
Latin bros.
We're brothers.
Okay.
Brothers. Some bros. We don't do bros.
We don't do bros.
I thought of Mario.
We should call the people the bros.
The bros. No,
the bros.
There's already
bro
a bro. There's already a bro gang.
Oh, it sucks.
We're right. You guys should think of like a short, name.
You know what, Chapala? I'm gonna let you think about it for us. You got the time.
You got the time.
No, but I could try to think of something.
We'll call you next week.
Heck yeah.
We'll call you next week to hear your input. And then we'll do like a little poll or something. I don't know. We'll think about it.
Oh, yeah. You should do a poll.
Yeah, so
look at this.
You can come up with like 2 or 3 names
okay.
to call our people, and then we'll do like a poll.
Okay. I'll try to think of like 2 or 3 interesting names and then send it to you on via Instagram.
Yeah.
And then you guys can decide if you want to put it out or not.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, because we're literally running. Like I was telling Victor. Okay, so listen to this. So like I was telling Victor, we're running out of things to talk about. Because like usually like our weeks are so busy, we don't really see each other. Like we live together, but like I mean like at one point my house was like where I came to eat dinner and to sleep. Like I wasn't like really here to begin. Like I was never here. So like I literally came home to eat dinner and sleep. And sometimes I didn't even eat dinner because I'd already eaten dinner. So I just come here to sleep, wake up, shower, leave.
Yep.
And then like and I was telling Victor like and that's how we'd have stuff to talk about because like day-to-day life. Something crazy is bound to happen. Like,
oh yeah, that makes sense. Right? But now you're just like, bound into a place.
Now I'm just stuck at home all day, and I have nothing to talk about. Yep. Like the other thing too is like we're stuck together, so we talk all the time. So like we'll be randomly talking like, should we be recording this right now? Like because this is good content. But like, how we're gonna forget about it later.
Yeah, see, the thing is, we already have a domain for a YouTube channel, so we're thinking is we can literally have a conversation while we're playing like a video game or something, and then just upload that.
Oh, could you guys try like streaming and stuff? I don't know how.
Okay, like works. That's like a Twitch thing.
Okay, maybe not that, but yeah, you're gaming online.
Yeah.
What?
If you game online, right? Like people are watching, they're like, "Oh, I want to play against you guys or something. I want to play with you guys. What's your, I don't know, the code for your game thingy? I don't know how games work. I don't play. Yeah, gamer tag or something. I don't know.
We'll reveal that in a later episode.
Heck yeah, I'll be waiting to hear from them or whatever.
When we're like truly out of ideas.
Yeah. See, when I'm truly out of ideas, I'll create a TikTok.
You guys should talk about TikTok next, actually.
Oh my gosh, dude! TikTok is
a trap. It's cancer.
You guys have so many things you could talk about with TikTok.
But no, look. Here's the problem. Like, TikTok is okay. We all don't want to admit it, but we're all like addicted. We're all addicted to TikTok.
It's on Instagram too. I can't
oh my gosh!
Social media is addictive. This is not new.
No, but like I mean, TikTok is like it's like. It's designed in a way where like it's instant gratification, right?
Yeah.
So you're just scrolling, and it's like so.
But like sometimes it's just like total cringe, and you don't know why you're enjoying that cringe, and people just don't want to admit it.
What is it? Or sometimes like I'll be on TikTok and I'll hear a song and I'll be like,
"This is dope.
This is a good song," and then like I don't care what's going on. I'll hear the lyrics and then Google the lyrics and then like listen to the song. That's literally what I'm using TikTok for now. Like, I'm not even using it to watch content. I'm just using it to find music.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, me too. Sometimes I hear some good songs. I'm like, wait. What's that song? And I'll just like type up the lyrics because I don't know the name. And
yeah. It gives the name of the song on the bottom, right?
Yeah, sometimes it does. No, but sometimes sometimes it says like created by the person, and you're like, you didn't write this song. And then you'll go back, you'll like it, and then you'll go back to like the same video, and then it says audio not available.
Yeah.
And you're just like, of course, because you lied. You gotta search the lyrics. Well, no, because like now there's no audio, so now it's just like a person dancing to like nothing. It's just silence, and they're like moving around like.
But yeah, if you guys are ever just gonna talk about TikTok, bring in Carly or something, because Carly has his own account and he's got.
Are you serious?
He's got some good bits, like legit. Like,
oh my gosh,
we have to find.
If you ever bring Carly in,
okay, I'll send a message. I'll send a message.
Yeah, send a message because oh my gosh, he's gonna have so much to talk about.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be great.
You know who else needs one? Brendan needs one.
Yeah,
Brendan needs a TikTok.
No, Brendan needs one. Brendan needs one. A TikTok.
Well, but that's from Brendan. What about the two brothers here, huh?
Yeah, see, that's our last resort. You know what? I'm gonna get some TikTokers on the podcast. I'm gonna literally just go message a bunch of TikTok people and just like bring them on.
We'd still like 6 people on it.
So well.
Like, yo, what's up?
Just go get like them people,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. TikTok's pretty fun.
TikTok is like a plague, man. It is.
I know.
There's just nothing else to do. You know what?
Sometimes I have like these moments where I'm just like, this could totally be a TikTok. And I'm just like, just do it. And I'm just like, see, I could just send it to somebody and they can do it for me.
Yeah, like, we should get on this.
No, honestly, because like sometimes I'm just like, you could totally like. I literally give my brother the layout of how we would do it, and it's just like we should do that. And I'm just like, he's like, we could make this now. I'm just like, no.
So if you have those
last resort.
So next
you
week we'll start.
You can tell me those ideas because I have my own TikTok account. I don't use TikTok. I just have the account for some reason. I don't even go on it, but
over to me in a bit.
yeah, I could try some of the bits that you think of. You know, you got some creative ideas. I want to try them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna create a whole trend.
Start putting them to Instagram too.
Honestly, no, I don't understand. If I wanted to see TikToks, I would have gone to TikTok. Why are people always posting TikToks on Instagram?
I know. I'm on Instagram. I'm scrolling. There's always TikToks.
I want to see them
Yo, man, I can't.
DIYs.
Okay. So here's the other thing too. It's like when you go to like the search page,
Mm-hmm.
it's like now it's like almost all models.
Yeah.
Like almost.
It's
all
like
models.
you click on one model by accident, and then it just makes all your Explore just models.
Yeah,
it's
true.
It's crazy. I was like, this is insane. I was like, I remember this one time I was like scrolling. I got like through like 5 or 6 scrolls before I'm like, I saw like a cartoon or like a meme. I'm like, what is this?
Oh my gosh! Sometimes my Instagram friends, I have memes, right? Because I look at a lot of memes, so my search page and stuff is always memes, right?
Yeah.
But then sometimes out of nowhere, it's just furniture. Just furniture. I'm going.
I've gotten that happen too.
Yeah.
Everything
Just
is
like
furniture. I don't know why.
No, this one time my search page was just like lamps, like all these different like lamps, and I was like, what is going on? Like, who searched up lamps on my phone?
Yeah, but you've never searched them up. But why does it just come up? I don't know how that thing works.
It's because the algorithm tries to push things. It thinks you'll like. What it does is it scans what you see, what everyone else you follow sees, and then it suggests based on that.
Damn, okay, that makes sense.
So it's like, I think you'll like this because the person you're chatting to a lot liked it too.
Or like you follow this person and they like this stuff, so we're gonna send it over.
Yeah, so like I follow a lot of photography stuff, so like most of the time my search page is like pictures of like all these different countries and like
cool cool.
Also reasons why you get models in there.
Yeah, and then like,
yeah.
yeah, and then like you get models in there too, because like sometimes like they're like posing and there's like the Eiffel Tower in the background, or like they're by like like a waterfall, or like they're on Kilimanjaro or whatever, or like they're by the opera house.
I get
and like I gotta. Yeah. So yeah, sorry, and then it's a heated combo, bro.
I know you got really into it. Also, we're over the time now.
Who cares?
But we're gonna bump it down. It's okay.
Anyway, so yeah, it's annoying. Algorithms are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they're good, but that's just like 1 of 100 chance that it'll be good. But yeah.
You know what? Next week, since Rapala brought this up to us, we can talk about quarantine and TikTok.
Yes.
Or just social media in general.
Yeah. Okay. I think we've done it already, but okay.
Yeah, but like not TikTok.
All right.
Like a deep comment.
All right.
I mean,
so you talking to a lot of your friends now that you're in quarantine?
The funny thing is, I do more of sending memes and texts. People, I just send them memes.
Like how Victor's nodding. Yeah, I can't agree.
I just hope they enjoy it. Yeah.
There's like a giant group chat.
Honestly, I'm sure there's a group chat. I kind of don't want to be part of it because then they don't be quiet,
Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes you have to mute people.
So, Paula, we're gonna start a group chat.
Heck yeah. Okay.
We should honestly.
How many people?
Huh?
A few people? 20 plus?
Just invite like the school.
Just invite anybody.
Literally
honestly. Yeah, I might actually. I'll start a big group chat right after this.
Yeah, just start a big group chat. We're gonna get in a Skype call, do a whole new episode. Just joking.
Oh.
No.
That would be insane. Like,
we should do it, honestly. Like, but people.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like,
calls with like more than like one person to interview. That's. You guys should try that next because I think that's gonna be really fun.
We've had that like in person already, where like we had like 3 people.
Yeah, we had 3 people, including us.
Yeah, so we were like 5 people in total. But it was like one person wasn't really like they were there, but like not there. They were like not gonna talk, and then we asked her a question, and she was like, "Yeah, okay." She kind of like she just like whispered it, and then I had to like boost the audio like crazy, and I was like, "I can't hear what she's saying."
ASMR, yes.
ASMR.
Oh shoot, ASMR. Honestly. You guys try that.
I'm not doing
Look
that.
These ideas. Look, these are some. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not doing it.
We should just create a YouTube channel just for ASMRs.
You have the perfect mic for it. Look at that.
Well, they can't
You
see
just
that.
do, like,
We have the perfect mic for it.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna.
breathing ASMR.
Man, that's a whole other.
See, that's another last resort that we have. If we need content. Like I'm willing to go out. No, I'm not.
I'm willing to go out there and get infected for content.
No. That's just stupidity.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, yeah, your next one. Talk about toilet paper. You guys need to cover that.
Oh, we were
Next one. Damn it.
Yeah, we talked about it. I think it was like our last episode or the episode before.
the
that.
episode before that one.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
when it was just me and you.
Yeah, it was just me and you.
Yeah.
All right, so Paula, this was a great chat.
Yeah, this was amazing. I'm so glad to see you guys again.
Yeah, stay in touch.
Yeah.
Don't feel like a stranger. Stay inside. Stay safe. Get more sleep.
Yeah,
Stay on top of your studies and have some fun. Do some things. Do something you wouldn't do. I don't know.
Go exploring the sites in Google Maps.
I will actually do that right after.
He hangs up, jumps on Google Earth. He's like, check out the world.
I'm gonna go check out Brazil right now.
Look, I'm walking down the streets of Brazil.
No, honestly, right now is a good time for Google to go take a bunch of pictures. Because there's no one on the street, so they're like,
Yo, man.
That's
Okay,
so
I
true.
was telling my brother and my sisters, I'm like, yo, man, if you want to make a post-apocalyptic movie, right now is the perfect time to get B-roll of it.
because there's no one in.
Cities are empty. It looks dead. I'm like, now is the perfect time to go be taking B-roll of post-apocalyptic scenes. It's like everybody's dead.
It's so true.
J25. Everybody's died.
Yeah, so if any photographers would like to, or film photographers, cinematographers, want to get in touch with us for this idea, you're welcome. I'd like to get credits though, or credit.
Also, if you want to sponsor us, we're always open to that.
Email is in the description. Feel free to email us.
Exactly.
Hser Pwa, ask us a question that we should answer next week on the podcast. Go.
I was gonna say TikTok. Sorry.
Just any question. Go.
The black hole. What's with the black hole? Bring some sciencey stuff.
Okay, sure. We'll talk about black holes next episode.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be listening to that one then.
other stuff.
We'll talk about black holes next
See,
episode.
I literally, he said black hole, and I saw two different equations that apply to black holes.
Okay, we're not going to talk about the math. We're going to talk about what they are.
Anyway,
It was fun having you on.
Yeah, that was really fun.
I think I've said that 4 times now.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, we're gonna wrap up.
Yep.
So this has been Two Latin Brothers Podcast, guys. Go follow everything in the description. We might link Hser Pwa's Insta too. If you want to shout out anybody, Hser Pwa.
Carly.
Okay,
Right.
well,
we'll send it to Carly, specifically to him.
we'll create a story saying that a new episode's up, and we'll share it with you and Carly.
Yeah, we'll take Carly.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
perfect.
see. So this has been Two Latin Brothers Podcast, guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.